Do you sometimes have foggy thinking? How about some of these other things? Digestive issues, chronic back pain, high blood pressure, insomnia, just low energy? If these are some things that you suffering from, I invite you to stay tuned. I have a tip today that offers a simple thing you can do to really help some of these issues. My name is Katrina Peeler. I am a wellness coach, massage therapist, and founder of Living from Center. I help busy people like you find ways to reconnect with your center and de-stress so you can actually love the life you're living, body, mind, and spirit. And this is Wellness Tip Wednesday, so let's get to it. The tip that I'm talking about is about how you breathe. Believe it or not, how we're breathing makes a huge difference on all of these kinds of things. So many of us are not fully oxygenating our system. We're not even fully using the oxygen capacity of our lungs and filling up and completely emptying out the carbon dioxide that needs to get emptied out. Where our systems we're breathing in such a shallow way. So here's an invitation for you. Take a breath right now and notice. Question, are you a vertical breather or are you a horizontal breather? Take a breath again. See if you can notice that. What do I mean by that? It really makes a difference and it really matters. When you're a vertical breather, you might notice that if someone were to say to you, take a deep breath, you find yourself getting taller on the inhale and then letting go and letting down. Or maybe your collarbones kind of raise up, or you notice your neck sort of straining if you were to look at yourself in the mirror taking the breath, kind of like this. And you're breathing kind of up here high in your chest. Versus if you're being a horizontal breather, let me turn this down so you can kind of see. What you're doing there is breathing into the lower half of your body. So that might look more like this. In that situation, you can see there isn't a whole lot of movement in the top. It's more happening in the lower half of my body. My belly I'm willing to sort of soften my belly and let it fill, let my lungs, the bottom of my lungs fill, which presses my diaphragm down and sort of it gives me this sensation of broadening or widening or expanding. Noticing my back, noticing my belly. That kind of breathing is far more complete, far more utilizing the bottoms of your lungs, utilizing your whole system, your whole breathing system, utilizing and relaxing and stretching all of your breathing muscles, which there are many of. That is so much more efficient and makes a difference for how your whole system gets oxygenated. It makes a difference for all of these ailments that I was just mentioning. Very simple kind of thing. There's lots more that I can tell you about this, and perhaps I will. In fact, where I'm getting this from, that question comes from this book Breathe by Dr. Belisa Vranich. I highly recommend this. There's more I'm sure that I'll be sharing with you from here because this concept of how we're breathing and whether or not we're breathing fully and well and completely and how that's affecting our well-being, really powerful stuff. So I invite you this week to just tune in, notice, are you breathing? Are you holding your breath? But when you are breathing, can you invite yourself to breathe into the lower half of your body? Breathe horizontally, let yourself expand and come away from that sort of vertical breathing. See if you can notice that and make a little bit of a shift. And if this is the kind of tips that you're interested in, I invite you to stay tuned. I invite you to hit like or subscribe and stay connected. I'll be sharing more, as I said, about this kind of thing and a whole bunch of others. And so I look forward to seeing you on next week's Wellness Tip Wednesday.